today, so look good. For sure.
Were you always planning on playing this season, or was that a consideration to walk away?
Oh no, I was playing for sure. Yeah. I'm not hanging it up yet. I see where you was going with that, but nah, man, I got a lot more left in the tank. I played football. I started my senior year in high school, so it's like I'm still young in the game, man. So yeah, I got a lot more left. Don't put that one on me.
So the question is, I have to ask it, what the hell happened? I see Diana Rossini and all these other reporters come out. It had nothing to do with the Eagles while he retired, this, that, and the third. But this was a month ago. This was a month ago. We won what, four straight? Now we lose two straight, and then you decide to retire. It's just something fishy with that. But I'm gonna let the rest of this clip play. It's about 45 seconds left or so. But it's just something's off. But let's go ahead and play it.
You say you have a lot more left. What are you looking to prove for yourself, I guess, individually?
Now, I'm not gonna say I'm out here to prove nothing, man. I'm just out here to help this team the best way I can, man. We got a lot of younger guys, man, so I can be a mentor to them. Winning, hopefully we can win games to get where we were last year, where they were last year, to where I can get a chance to experience.
You mentioned it is a really young group here, especially these pass rushers. What's a message you want to share with them after being in the league a little longer than them?
Just stay consistent. When you're not, man, a lot of things could happen. It's more of the next man up. But that's not on their mental right now. I think a lot of guys be so worried about getting after the quarterback and making sacks. I always tell them, just don't worry about that. Don't focus on that. Just go play the game, and the sacks don't come. So just keeping them.
All right, so that was pretty much it of that clip. So he went from, I want to be with this group, winning, to retiring because of personal reasons. But before I give my opinion on his retirement, let me go ahead and play the clip from my sponsor. So Profit X is a new peer-to-peer sports exchange where you can play against other fans and not the house. That means better lines and even the chance to set your own odds. Just use promo code EagleOwl or click the link in the description. You get 1.5% in Profit X cash back up to $200. And as you see here, the Eagles took an ugly L. Eagle Owl was wrong on that. But you got the Sunday games coming up, the Broncos and the Jets. Of course, you got to like the Broncos here. But, man, I would just go money line. I would go safe. I would definitely go safe. And even this next game, the Patriots, I would go safe on that. I like the over in the Broncos game. And if you like the Saints and Patriots, yeah, I'd go under on that game. But yeah, you got a lot of games here. As you see here, a lot of markets, which makes it so different from any sports book. And let's get back into the video. All right, man. So yeah, this is not good because, well, he was like our best pass rusher with the most sacks with like 1.5. Then Patrick Johnson is behind him with 1. So that lets you know we're not getting production from the pass rush anyway. If Za'Darius Smith, a guy you got off the street, and then a guy you cut is your leading pass rushers at the edges, that is a problem. But Za'Darius Smith was supposed to be just a solid rotational guy. And it could have been one of those things I seen Lord Bronson put out there, like maybe he was going to get traded, like maybe he was in a trade package and he probably just decided to hang it up. Could be that. I heard that. My guy Philly might put out there like, yo, maybe the vibes are just off in the locker room. He doesn't see a light to this tunnel as in the Super Bowl. It could be that too. Or 3, maybe the reports are true. Maybe it's personal. Maybe he got nicked up and he's probably like, you know what? I can't keep taking these hits like this. He said this and one month ago to now, maybe it's like, yo, my body really can't take this anymore. Let me go ahead and hang it up. And then it could have just been a combination of everything. Like personal got into it, like I'm nicked up, this team not winning. Is it worth going out there playing for this team? We know the offensive side basically run this team. The defense is supposed to do what they're supposed to do. But if your offense not right, there's only so far you're going to go because you need Jalen Hurts right. You need AJ right. You need, the run game working. He probably see these things like, I just don't know how far this team can go. Is it worth risking it? And he probably said, you know what? No, it's not. So let me go ahead and retire. Or again, he could have been in a trade package. I don't really know what to think on this. I'm playing a 50 on this because one side of me is like, yeah, man, this is some weak junk after saying you wasn't gonna retire. It was gonna be the BG role. So now you're retiring. But you never know on a personal lens. You never know what's going on in people's lives. You know, he got kids. He probably like, yo, I can't keep taking these hits like this. Like, I'm in year, 12, 13. You know, people words can change. But my thing is I'm going to that locker room and I'm going to, it's the vibes all right. Because you lost to the Giants. Not only did you lose to the Giants, you got dominated by the Giants. Dominated. And I'm like, man, again, my theory is going off of maybe just something is a little off. Not saying we can't fix it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying that we can't do that because last year we started 2-2. Something was off. The offensive lineman went up to the offensive coordinator like, hey, man, we got Saquon Barkley. You know, you got one of the best run blocking teams in the NFL. Let's start running the ball down these teams' throats and let's get out of that passing a lot type game. And that's exactly what we did. And this could be one of those things like, hey, man, like, we ain't putting up enough points. We ain't being creative during this mini bye. Things can change. Things can change. So I'm not saying it's the end all be all, but when you look at the vibes of the locker room, something's off. The talent is still there. You know what word I want to use? Not something's off. I just want to say we seem out of sync. It's out of sync. Like one moment it looked like the offense flowing, it's moving. Then once that defense adjusts, it's not right. But this was the first game I looked at, like the Giants one. Yeah, like the whole team is off. We're not hitting correctly. I get it. Jalen Carter's not out there. We don't look confident. We look like that 23 team. Our heads are down. We're not playing hard. We giving up. The other team just coming out there to fight, while we look soft, man. And we said this going into this season, we're going to get everybody best shot. That was the Giants' best shot, and we lost. Broncos, they gave us their best shot. We lost. And we could have won that game. Hell, if we made adjustments, we could have won the Giants game. We just made silly mistakes, no adjustments, not moving the ball right. And you know, are people giving up? That's my big question. Watching this retirement, is the team giving up? And Za'Darius Smith took the easy way out. I don't know. I simply don't know. All I can do is speculate, watch more reports. But this is not good for a guy, again, who led your team, led your edge rushers and sacks to just leave. Now you're going into a game basically must win with Josh O'Shea, who's been fine. Azeez Ojulari, who's been fine. Jalen Hunt, been a bit disappointment. And Patrick Johnson. You probably going to elevate APR or Howie Roseman. Time to start making calls and do what you have to do, man. Do what you have to do. Maybe I'll give like a more full analysis tomorrow. I just wanted to react to this clip because it was very important. But this is Eagle Owl, man. I'm out.